So today I'm doing another layout using two pieces of paper to make two different layouts. And I have just came back from being off for a few days and everything for Camp Crazy, and I'm telling you, it's taken me a bit to get back into the groove of things. So this is the first layout I did. This is what I had left of the papers, and this is one of my granddaughters and my oldest son. So I just did this. This is the back of this paper here. This is the front, and this is the back of the paper. So this is my first layout, and I'm going to show you a complete different way to use the same papers. This paper is from Forward with Faith with Echo Park. So I got a little overjealous, and I just started doing this layout. So it's already got glue on it. So this one, it's going to be a family picture. I love the colors in this paper. And just because it says it's for one thing doesn't mean that's how it has to be used. So this is going to be just half and half. And I'm putting the one with the biggest print on the bottom. It's your preference what you want to do, of course. This is my picture that I'm going to actually cut this down just a bit. Just because there's a lot of white on that side. And I want to... And I need to find something to mat it with. And I'm just grabbing my scraps to see kind of what would go well with it. That would work. Yep, you know we're not going to overthink it. We're just going to make that decision and stick to it. So this picture was taken in 2013 with their first two kids. They've got three. And my room is a mess, an absolute mess. But there's times that you just can't clean, you can't do anything. You just sit down and just do whatever your brain tells you need to do to get back in the groove of things, and that's with everything in life. There's times you just have to back up and regroup and try everything again. So there's my matted picture. I see a little bit white right here, but I'll trim that down. It's not going to bother me. And I have my other things here that I'm going to put this picture right here. So I have my Trixie over here, and I hear the next door neighbor's dog barking, so I'm hoping she doesn't join in the party when I'm trying to record this. She's a good girl. You're being a good girl, Trixie. So Camp Crazy, it was fun. Everybody had fun. I did have two teenage daughters that didn't really participate in a lot of stuff, but they came and did what they wanted to do. So, that's all that really kind of matters, is that. This is going to be more of a word heavy and not a lot of other embellishments on it. So I'm going to put down as my title. Let me see, I have a few choices. We have So Sweet, and that doesn't really show up a lot. We have Think Happy. I kind of like this happy and this fun here. So I think it's going to be this fun. And that's going to kind of go here. And then I'm going to put down at the bottom, I'm just going to put, maybe I should change that because that doesn't show up as well. Will this show up down here? And sometimes, guys, it's just a matter of trial and error. Just see what looks, see what you like. All right, I'm going to put, love you. And then I think I'm going to put, this shows up better. Well, I guess you can see it pretty good on the camera. When it's, in person. So I'm just going to put XO, and I'm just not sure where I'm going to put it at. I should put this down a little bit. As you guys can see, this is not planned. This is just, this is just Crazy needs to get her stuff together, get her mind back into crafting and off of cleaning this house. Everybody was outside, but it was just so much of a prep, so much of a setup that it was just a lot. It was just a lot. So I have 3 little hearts here. I'm going to put here. There's a, and I'm trying to decide, do I need to put them on something different? Do I need, no, just go with your gut and just keep up. This was, I had some of these letters here, so my thought was to do like, oh, happy day. Let me move fun up some, I think. And I may decide later on to put something underneath this, but I also could do some stickles or something around it to make it pop a little bit. This is celebrate this and happy moments. And then I just have some stars I'm going to put around. For no apparent reason except just I think they're cute. And I need to use them up. So there's that. I have a little heart to put here. 2 more stars to put there. And I'm going to put a couple of stars down here. That white will make it pop a little bit. And then I have this happiness I could put up here. Or I could put happy. So I'm going to get some stickles out. And I'm going to see if I can make these things pop a little bit. And it may not work, but we got perfect pearls here. Let's try that. Because something I just wanted to pop a little bit. So I'm wondering if I do it a little bit. It's actually just to kind of get my mind going, because I'm tired of thinking back where it belongs, and I just went a little bit over there. I don't know if it'll actually dry on these plastic pieces here, but so I'm just kind of going over. That helps it to pop a little bit. I could get some clear, like some glitter or something. I think that one's pretty much empty. I'm just trying to see if I can make them show up a little better. This is what you got to get your mind right. Oh, that does make it pop a little bit more, though. I have to make sure I let it dry. Using what you have. So with Camp Crazy, the most popular things was, of course, the pool that I put in. And the trampoline all decked out was pretty popular, and the treehouse we had built. But I'm telling you, these kids, on the last day, Sunday, they were up at 5 o'clock. Every morning they were up at 5 o'clock. It starts getting a little brighter outside. Wakes every single kid up. There was a bird in the tent. Somebody had the bright idea to have a pillow fight at 5:30 in the morning. So they're running all over the yard screaming. My neighbors were aware that they're going to be loud. And they're just having a pillow fight outside. It was the craziest thing. They had fun though. We also did balloon fights, water balloon fights, and silly string. I think the silly string went really well. They liked the silly string, of course. We do that every year. But I bought a big box, so they all got to have 2 of them. And of course, Grandpa won because he had more than one. And I think every single one of them came by and managed to squirt Grandma. But I loved it anyway, you know. And they're already making plans for next year. So I'm just going to call it this. I'm going to highlight a couple of these things here. I'm going to let this stuff here dry and look good. And that's going to be my 2 layouts. You don't always have to have tons of stuff, flowers and that kind of stuff. This is 2 sheets of paper and 2 different layouts. They look fabulous. I like them. Is it my favorite? I don't know yet. I have to look. But I'll talk to you guys later. Stick around because I have another 4for4 series coming up. And then next month's 4for4 series is going to be using scraps. So stick around. Bye, everybody.